What is up everyone, Nayflar here and welcome back to my top 5 mods of the month series. In this video we will be looking at the 5 best mods that were created for Fallout 4 on PS4 in August 2018. This month we've got a brand new weapon mod, a fantastic armor mod and some fantastic settlement mods, so make sure you stick around for the whole video. And if you want to see all future episodes of this series, make sure you subscribe and press the notifications bell button next to the subscribe button to be notified when a new episode releases. With all that said, let's get started with number 5. First up at number 5 we have Immersive Chem Station Overhaul by Omjack. This mod completely overhauls the sorting of the chemistry station menu with new keywords, new drug recipes, new grenade and mine recipes, new junk recipes and more. This mod was originally meant as an update for an older mod called Craftable Components by Space Goats, which allowed you to turn components into different components, such as crafting screws and springs with steel, which makes perfect sense and should have been in the game to begin with. This mod takes that idea even further by also rejiggling the chem station menus and adding some new recipes. There are new drug recipes for the basic drugs, Stimpaks, Radaway, Jet, etc. that allow for batch creation. There are new component conversions based on Space Goat's old mod. There is also a new drug created for people who play with enhanced difficulty settings, which basically is an improved buff out / medex with its own recipe. The old chem station segments have been renamed to more accurately represent their designations. The grenade / mine recipes have been tuned a bit to make creating them easier. This in unison with conversions should make creating them easier without making things practically free. You can also break them down into components now, so if you want to upgrade and switch to a different grenade as your main, you can break down all your old grenades or break down any you find in the Commonwealth, except nuka mines and nuka grenades. The whole point of this mod is to maintain the sense of reward from crafting things while improving what you can do with the things that you have. This is a nice quality of life mod that improves the chemistry station crafting system and is most likely going to be a permanent fixture in my load order. Next up is Coastal Cottage Clean version by Madrox. Now if you've ever tried to build a settlement at Coastal Cottage, you will know how difficult it is to make it look nice. The stupid old broken house is impossible to repair, and the massive hole in the middle of the settlement doesn't help. So I was overjoyed to see that Madrox had created a mod for Coastal Cottage, because it's in a really nice position overlooking the coast and has a lot of potential to be a really nice player home, and boy has Madrox made the most of that potential by creating an incredible player home. The original version of this mod was created back in October last year and is more in line with the rest of the Commonwealth as the house looks worn down, rusted and dirty, so if you're looking for a more lore-friendly coastal cottage villa, then download that version. However, this new version of the villa is all cleaned up and fresh looking, and it even comes with a few extra features. This is more decorated and runs a bit more smooth than the original. I have to say that my absolute favourite thing about this mod is the secret bar. The conversion from tranquil, relaxing seating area to flashy bar is done incredibly well. The villa is really well decorated and features more than enough space and rooms for you to put your own spin on it with the workshop. I did notice a few graphical glitches and bugs, however these aren't hugely noticeable and in my opinion aren't bad enough to stop me from keeping this mod in my load order. Another brilliant mod by Madrox. If you're a fan of Madrox's previous mods, you're going to love this one as well. Next up at number 3 is Concord Restoration Project by Phoenix88. This is a work in progress mod that aims to create a full-size settlement in Concord with NPCs and quests. However, this version only includes the restored structures. So what does this mod actually do? The entirety of Concord has been cleaned up and given a lick of paint, restoring it to its former glory. There are lampposts lining the streets, the sidewalks have been fixed, the roads have been repaired, there are full living trees and there are even some flower beds. The Museum of Freedom has been cleaned up with new floors and repaired walls, repaired paintings and more. The speakeasy has been cleaned, the workhouse is cleaned and the church is cleaned. The mod even adds 44 new interior cells, allowing you to enter almost every single building or house or shop that you see in Concord. All of which have workshops, so you can turn any of them into a home, and even include movable power boxes giving you 100 power to make things a little easier. This mod is very well made and turns Concord into the envy of the Commonwealth. This is a highly ambitious mod and I can't wait to see how it progresses, so make sure you keep an eye on future updates. but for now we can enjoy a restored and wonderful looking Concord. The penultimate mod on this top 5 list is TS Armor Mods by Scourge Splitter. This mod overhauls combat, leather, metal and raider armors, giving you a range of new modification and colour options. The mod is intended specifically for the PS4 version of Fallout 4, which is always good to hear as a PS4 user. So what exactly does this mod add to the game? Leather armor has been overhauled with good protection against energy based weapons and good armor to weight ratio. It's tuned to suit a scavenger with specific mods to increase carrying capacity and fending off foes from a distance. You get 3 new material mods, laminated, tactical and gilded, that further increase the armor's values as well as providing other benefits. Several of the existing materials have also been modified for greater diversity. There is a new utility mod called Carry All, which greatly increases carrying capacity, making leather armor great for carrying junk. The new materials all have new and unique recolors, and some of them look really wacky. Alongside the new materials there are additional recolor options so that you don't have to stick with the look of the material you choose, you can change the colour if you wish. The colours added include desert camouflage, reddish chrome, plastified orange, flames earth, rusty, green and sequined blue and red. To get this to work properly you will need the Armor and Weapons Keywords Community Resource mod, which I will link in the description along with all of the other mods I mention in this video. Metal armor is the best choice for ballistic protection at the cost of carrying a heavy set of armor. It's suited for up close and personal unfriendly playstyles. The mod adds 2 new materials, gold casted and crystalline, which again further increase the armor values as well as providing other benefits. The 2 new materials have their own colour swaps, golden and shiny dark. There is a new utility mod for metal armor called Cage Fighter, which provides a combination of enhanced damage blocking, dishing out and increased VATS capabilities, making metal armor the choice for brawlers. Again, you don't have to stick with the look of the 2 new materials, you can swap them out for a range of different colour and pattern options. Combat armor is one of the most advanced pieces of armor found in the Commonwealth and provides good protection from both ballistic and energy weapons. It's suited for survival in the waste with helpful traits such as advanced explosive protection and radiation shielding. The mod adds 2 new materials, camouflage and tactical, again increasing the armor's values and providing additional benefits, and again the 2 materials come with new unique colour swaps, desert camo and black plating. Combat armor gets 2 new utility mods, a new lining and reactive armor. The lining can be crafted for all limb parts and greatly increases the radiation resistance, and reactive armor can be crafted for the torso and has exceptional explosive resistance. Again, as well as the other mods, you can swap out the colour for different armor pieces. Finally, Raider armor is overhauled, giving you a penalty on charisma due to the people of the Commonwealth's hatred for raiders and raiders' general bad reputation. However, it stimulates the use of chems, and the modifications allow you to adapt the armor to suit various situations. All of the material mods have had their ballistic resistance increased, however the armor still does provide low tier protection. New utility mods are also added. The gold painted mod allows you to negate the charisma penalty, and the biochem mod increases the duration of chem usage, allowing you to increase the duration of chems by up to 200%. Raider armor also has a noticeably reduced carrying capacity compared to the other armors. The gold painted and biochem mods also change the colour of the armor, the gold painted version obviously being gold painted, and the biochem version making the armor a bright pink colour. However, as always, you can swap out these colours with a range of new options added by the mod. This mod brings a bunch more depth to the armor crafting system, allowing for much more deeper role-playing systems and cosmetic options. If you're looking to spice up your armor, this mod is definitely worth trying. Now the best mod that released for Fallout 4 on PS4 in August is Overboss 357 Magnum by Omjak. This mod adds a brand new version of the Western revolver to Fallout 4 with some very unique skins and modifications, and even its own scavenger hunt and lore. To get your hands on the Overboss Magnum, you first need to find it. The mod author instructs you to go to USAV satellite station Olivia to gain the first weapon. You can follow the hints at the locations to find the other 4. It's a nice little scavenger hunt, and I had fun trying to decipher the clues and figure out where all the guns were. Although you don't really need to do this because all of the versions I found had the same legendary effect on them, so it's just a case of being able to give one to your companion or having several versions of the gun with different modifications. The weapon itself has overpowered aim and fire rate stats, However, it has less damage and uses 10mm ammo. It's very powerful and is meant for end game use. It has some very unique modification options, including a bunch of unique skins that all look really nice, allowing you to put your own style on the weapon. It even adds a new modification section called Overboss, which is where you can add some really interesting modifications, such as Boost, which gives you plus 40% experience gain and 15% movement speed, Multi-Shot, which adds 4 projectiles without recoil penalties, however reduces damage while standing and not moving by 25%, Penetration, which adds 100% armor penetration and wounds to target, Powerful, which adds 50% more damage and 50% bonus damage against humans, Rapid, which greatly improves fire rate, 15% faster reload and greatly stabilizes recoil and weapon spread, Relentless, which refills your action points on critical hit, has infinite ammo and crit bar fills up 45% faster, and finally VATS, which improves VATS hits chance with improved range, 15% less action point cost and double critical damage. This is a really good weapon mod that comes with its own story, unique skins and a whole host of new modification options, which is about all we can ask for from a PS4 weapon mod. If you want to try out a fun new weapon for your endgame character, give this mod a try. That will take us to the end of the video. I do hope you enjoyed it or found it helpful in some way. If you did, please leave a like and hit subscribe and click the notifications bell button next to the subscribe button to be notified every time I upload a new video. If you want to help me make more and better videos, consider supporting me on Patreon. I'm also giving away a copy of Fallout 76, so check the description of this video for a link to enter the giveaway for free. I'll see you in the next video. Good luck out there in the wasteland.